My research is about ensuring that children and young people are heard in decisions that affect them. So making sure that they can improve services, communities, lives by getting involved in creating those. This research matters because it makes a difference at an everyday basis to children and to their families and to the communities that they live in, because it means that everything around children is more geared to what's going to work, what's going to make a difference for them, what's going to make things better. A lot of my work is with Roma communities, with children who are disabled, with young people in really economically difficult situations, and it's making sure that their views get shared up to government and that the government does something in response to what it is that they're asking for. And then, best of all, if we can replicate that practice and get more and more people to do it, use the way that we've done it to make a change. I'm really fortunate that the work I do has a real world impact in all sorts of ways. It has influenced what has happened at a European level in terms of practice with young people, so they get more opportunities to have their say and for their views to be taken into account. It makes a difference in this country in terms of how professionals are being trained to work with children in care. It makes a difference at a real community level and between relationships with an individual worker and an individual child.
So my research specifically focuses on areas of domestic violence and abuse, domestic homicide, and my colleagues focus on wider aspects of domestic abuse, including child protection, suicides, trafficking, sexual violence, perpetrators of domestic violence and abuse, and interventions. What most excites me is the difference that we can make. We've changed the way that social care operates, we've influenced government policy, we've given evidence at committees, we've changed the way, for example, that schools deliver PSHE lessons, so domestic violence and abuse sessions are now mandatory. So having that real world impact really in order to try and prevent and reduce intimate partner violence and interpersonal violence in all its forms across all different ages. We hope that our research will influence policy and practice. We hope that it will make positive change to children, adults, victims and perpetrators of all forms of violence and abuse, so that hopefully one day we won't actually need to be doing this kind of work anymore, and we can focus on other issues.